What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome to the MKO Pugilism Boxing channel where we talk all things boxing. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, put it on all, get notified straight away as soon as a new content drops on the channel. So without further ado, a little bit of breaking news. I'm sure many boxing fans, if you're in tune with the sport, would have heard about this, but we're going to have Hughie Fury versus Michael Hunter. This is going to take place in the UK, going to take place on the platform of Sky. And this is going to be a very interesting fight. This is a crossroads fight for sure because Michael Hunter, he hasn't looked very good in his past few fights. I think he's been fighting on Triller and he hasn't been fighting any great opposition. But he is a guy that many would sort of consider the bogeyman because certain guys were avoiding him. But again, here we are. Hughie Fury, another guy that has fallen at the last hurdle several times. A guy that definitely has tools and has the potential, has the height, the reach. You know, he has all the dimensions you would think to make him a very good prospect, a very good candidate to win a world title. He seems to have the dimensions, but again, he's a guy that has always fallen at that last hurdle. So it's going to be a very good crossroads fight. And overall, I would say in a fight like this, I would kind of favor Michael Hunter. But at this point, because I would say if you were to go back a year or a few years or whatever, I probably would favor Michael Hunter when he was sort of on his run. But now, even though I've just said it, I feel that this is kind of a 50-50 fight, or maybe 55-45 in Hunter's favor. But this is really an even fight because we haven't really seen Hunter performing that well lately, whereas we've seen in Hughie Fury, many have said, you know, he sometimes lacks a bit of killer instinct, lacks a bit of aggression and that spite that you kind of need as a boxer. But he's actually been improving as of late. His performances have been kind of improving. So I think it's one of those where it's 50-50 for me because you know, I don't know what Michael Hunter we're gonna get in this fight. If he's anything like his old self, then I would say yeah, Michael Hunter. But right now I'm not confident in picking him like that. So I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it's one of them where it's either going to be very explosive because Hunter makes a fight of it, or it's going to be very boring because they'll stand off of each other or whatever. But nonetheless, I think it's definitely a fight that's going to be worth watching. Big time crossroads fight because you know, a loss here, you know, where will either man go? I don't know where Hughie will go. He's a guy that they've been saying for years about, you know, because he's quite young and that, you know, a lot of the times when he's lost, you know, people like his trainers that they've all said, right, his age and he's still young and he's still growing, blah, blah, blah. But there's only so long you can use that excuse for. And the same with, you know, with Hunter. Hunter's getting up there, he's in his 30s now. So a fight like this, he really can't afford to lose. I don't think either man can really afford to lose this one. It's a very important one. And, you know, the winner of this fight will be right back in contention, you know, able to get on that ladder, get in that queue to someday at least fight for a world title shot. I think this one is like an eliminator. I think it's WBA limiter or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, this one is actually an eliminator. So very important fight for both guys. I'm kind of on the fence with this one. I think I slightly by a very small margin favor Michael Hunter, but I would not be surprised if Hughie Fury won. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this fight. Who'd you pick? Hughie Fury, Michael Hunter? Do you see it as a 50-50? What do you think happens? But the good news is it's signed. It's going to happen on Sky Sports. So let me know what you think about this fight. And until next time, it's MKO Pugilism over and out.